Hi, I'm Darzuk, Senior Trainer, and this is Video 5, how to configure VoIP, GSM, T1, E1, analog, and other trunks on your Yeastar S-Series phone system. Welcome to Video 5. This is where we're going to have a look at different types of phone lines of VoIP, GSM, T1, E1, and analog phone lines, and how to configure them on your Yeastar S-Series phone system. Now, we're going to be looking mostly at the hardware side, the trunk connections, your physical trunks, your VoIP trunks, and the settings to actually establish those trunks within your VoIP system. Now, before we get into that, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeliaCanada, and please subscribe. We got videos about all sorts of VoIP and technology, configuration, troubleshooting on there. And when you subscribe, you'll get a notification as we add to our library. We really appreciate your subscribing to our channel. We also have an online store with all things VoIP, and you'll find a coupon at the end of the video for that online store. You'll find our store at buyphonesonline.ca. Now, without further ado, let's jump in and see what this is all about.
All right, so here we are on our Yeastar S50. Now, this particular system has one FXO card in it. That's a red module that plugs in. And so what we want to do is go to the settings, and then we're going to have a look at trunks. And because that card is already plugged in, now the FXO card, of course, has 2 ports on it, and with the S50 you can put up to 4 cards at 2 ports per card, so up to 8 FXO ports on here. So this is where you see them, and they're automatically added. Now, in terms of the settings, I recommend that you do put the phone number in here for the line. So we're going to grab the phone number for this line over here and put it in, and that just makes it easier to track. There is a receive volume and a transmit volume, and then for the remainder of the settings here, they're usually nothing that you need to be concerned with and beyond the scope of this particular video. So that's our FXO ports on the Yeastar S-Series phone system. Okay, so let's have a look at VoIP trunks. So we're going to go to our settings, and we're going to go on trunks. Now, there's already 2 FXO ports here as well, but we're going to add in a VoIP trunk. So we usually put in the provider of the VoIP trunk and then the primary DID that comes along with that. So we'll grab that number and here, place that in. It's a SIP trunk, that's usual. The other choice is AIX, which is unusual. We're going to register the trunk template. We don't currently have a template for this provider, and then we put in the other information, like the host name. Now, this will come from your ITSP providers, so the folks that you get your SIP trunk from. The domain is usually the same, or it can be left blank. The username comes from the provider as well. Often it is in the form of the primary phone number on the account. Caller ID number, that's only if it's required, but with the Yeastar I do recommend that we put it in there. And then for the password, well, caller ID name. So this is, we'll put this in here as Helia, and then for the password, of course, you get that from your provider as well. So I'm going to push in this password, and we'll have a look at some of the codec settings. Here in North America, MULA is the most common. It's also referred to as G711, and then ALAW is more of a European standard, and 729. So that's a very common setup, unless your provider supports it or you have a special need to leave the other codecs off. For our advanced settings, DID numbers, is important, and then we just copy that number across over for our DID number. And then there's some special features that we're not going to cover in this particular video, but please check out our YouTube channel to find out more information on direct outbound dial and adapt caller ID. Now, once we've saved that, we're going to apply it. And what we can do is now go into the 9 dots, into the PBX monitor, and we can click on this trunk setting, and you can see here that the trunk that we just created is registered and working properly. Now the next step would be to test sending trunks calls in and out over this particular SIP trunk, and we will be looking at that in a future video. Okay, so this is a placeholder. This video also covers GSM and cell phone cards, T1, E1s, but we don't have that content recorded, and so I can't show it to you. So what I need you to do is go to youtube.com/Helia Canada and subscribe to our channel. And that way, when this video is updated, you'll get a notification.
So that was video 5, how to configure VoIP, GSM, T1, E1, analog, and other phone lines on your Yeastar S-Series phone system. In video 6, we're going to look at how to configure those actual phone lines on your Yeastar S-Series phone system with your time conditions and outbound calls and dial patterns. And you'll find video 6 on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Helia Canada. Now, please subscribe, and when you do that, and as we add more videos, you'll get a notification that new videos have been added, and we really appreciate your subscriptions to our channel as well. Now, in addition to that, if you prefer classes, sit down and do labs, we have some great classes here in Canada for Yeastar certification, and you'll find more information about that at heliavoice.ca. So hop over if you do prefer the classes. And then, of course, I'm going to mention our online store, buyphonesonline.ca, and you'll find a coupon at the end. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.